Now, boys, welcome back to another episode of the Blackburn Rovers career mode. And in the last episode, things went very well for us. The first time in quite a few episodes, might I add, we managed to win all 3 games and not concede a single goal. I don't think we've ever actually done that, not concede a single goal. But we didn't concede a goal the entire episode. It went extremely well. What can I say, guys? I did not expect that. We beat Fulham, we beat Preston, our arch rivals, and we get our first win in the Europa Conference. We're going to continue that tournament in this episode. We have St. Mirren, Rapid Vienna. If we win both those games, we put ourselves in a pretty comfortable position, but we do have a very hard game in the league against Arsenal, and since we're defending champions in the Carabao Cup, I'm going to play the West Ham game. Now, the squad to me right now is looking very strong. If you didn't see the last one, you'll have missed the last of our pickups where we signed Kubo, Morgans, Gibbs White. So if you didn't see that, go back and watch it. There's good transfers, but we are being hit by quite a few injuries. We've got Billy Gilmore out, Lee Gregory out. So that's causing us a few problems. But I'm quietly confident with the squad that we built going into this season that we can fight on as many fronts as possible. Yes, we are trusting a bit of the youth this year, but I'm pretty confident at this stage that this squad can do a job. And I would love to try and finish somewhere, maybe in like the top 5. I take 6th though. We currently sit 7th. It's super early days. If we beat Arsenal though in the league, we would leapfrog them. We're not that far off the top. Are we going to be competing for the top? No, but we've learned we finish seasons extremely badly, so we need to do all the damage that we can now at the start of the season. Now, this game up against West Ham is definitely going to call for rotation. Lee Gregory's injury, he's basically recovered from, and I would have liked to have started Alex Scott today, but I don't feel like we can. He's not super fit, so we're going to go pretty strong starting 11, I think. I'd like to get Lee Gregory in for the start. I need to make him be happy here, to be honest with you. Gibbs White will start, and so will Kubo, scoring in the last game. And Florian Balogun is going to get his first start of the season. He's going to be heavily used in cup competitions, so is Stefan. West Ham have signed Joe Gelhardt as well, so, I mean, let's just see how he's progressed in this save. I think West Ham is a really rough first draw in the Carabao Cup, to be honest with you. They're doing really well in the league this year. I think they're 4th in the table. I can already tell in the opening seconds of this one that West Ham are just going to sit back and force me into positions where they can counter-attack. And I don't like it. I really don't like it. This is going to be a hard game against West Ham as Stefan saves early on. I think we're going to have to move the ball really quick in this episode, especially in this game here. That was really good play. Gibbs White cuts it, whips it. Oh my God, Morgan's Gibbs White with his first goal for Blackburn Rovers, and it's a banger. That's against the runner play as well. West Ham pretty much just sitting deep, controlling as you'd expect, and then hitting us on the break. And that's massively against the runner play. But I'll take it. Gibbs White, first goal, top corner, curler. I mean, I didn't think he was going to be able to get this off. And I thought it was going to be blocked. But that is a sweet goal for Gibbs White. Going to be interesting to see what happens in this one in terms of goals conceded as well, because we've done so well. Kubo now piling forward. Has he got a man in there? Oh, he does. If I could have just beaten the first man there. Oh, we might be in here, though. Gibbs White again getting a good opportunity in a good position. He's got to be in those positions to start with. He might be a little bit more of a goal getter than Rayner. I find like Gio just kind of links up all the play, and he does it so well. This might just go down as one of the worst first halves we've had, because it's been horrendous. We just keep conceding corner after corner now. But we're in the lead, so we'll hold on to this. If you can just scrape past the cup games, I guess that's the most important thing in this. Just get out of the cup into the next round. But this has not been a good performance from either side. What a save from Stefan. I tell you what, as a backup goalkeeper, he's going to be really good for us. We get some worthwhile possession going here. Maybe Balogun does still keep hold of it. Gets it into Gibbs White in the end. I'll play that one out wide and tell us now. Not really seen anything of Balogun in this game that has impressed me. Gibbs White driving. Gibbs White trying to fire off his shots. Probably after scoring that goal earlier, he believes he can find the back of the net on any occasion. But we're defending well again as they play this ball over the top to Gelhardt, and Cannon can clear it. But we're not really offering much on the way of offense, and I've found that when Callum Grant isn't on the pitch, that tends to be the case. Gibbs White plays that one out wide. Delia across to Lee Gregory. Oh, that wasn't too bad. We're working on Gregory's shooting, but to be honest with you, there hasn't been much in the way of the highlights, so that one's definitely going to make the reel. That was only just over the bar as well from Gregory. Star's going to win that back. Gives it to Gibbs White. Gibbs White waited. He's going to find Kubo. Kubo with a chip. Oh, it's saved. Kubo again. That will do it. We can make substitutions now to rest for the Arsenal game. Kubo on the score sheet again. I think that was McKinney with the assist as well. I'm getting Gibbs White and McKinney confused because from the high angle, they have got similar hair. And they've got a number apart in shirts. Gibbs White's 19, McKinney's 18. Have we unearthed a star, though, with Kubo? He could be such a good suggestion. And in a weird turn of events, we're going to see Alfie Devine in a Blackburn Rovers shirt again because, I mean, he just won't accept a wage anywhere else. There's time left on the clock, so if they score now, I'm betting. Beautiful. He's proving to be a pretty good signing as well. We've brought on Hagen. Don't know how good he's going to be. And Jens Dahl, because look at the pace of Jens Dahl. He's just such a wonderful player to get to use. Whip it into Hagen. He can't get it in. He's still going to keep fighting for it, though. Jens Dahl never stops fighting. Tries to whip it in again. Jens Dahl still has the football. Kubo plays that one across the Sar. And then he wants to whip it into Billy Bennett. Gets a touch. Is this one onside? I think he's off again. Billy Bennett is always offside when he scores. It's another hard-fought game that we don't concede a goal in, but to be honest with you, lads, this game against Arsenal, that just might be the one. This might be the one where we concede our first goal of the season. I'm going to keep Kubo starting. Billy Bennett's going to come back into the starting 11. Put on Gibbs White. I mean, I could actually. We're going to play Gibbs White on the right, just because Kubo's a little bit tired. I want to rest him. Alex, Scott, McKinney, Adams. No, I'm going to keep it as that. Rico Lewis getting a start again in the league, as well as Maddison. Having those good fullback backups is just so important. And of course, Callum Grant restored to the attack. That's the Arsenal squad. It's looking a bit different, isn't it? They've signed St. Maximin. They've got Gavi. Sambi Lakonga is still in there. Trusty probably should be decent at this point. He's going to be alongside Holden. They've got Hermoso in there, but Brun Larsen up top. I don't know how good he is. Yeah, man, Brun Larsen, he just doesn't look that good, and he's going to be their striker. It's weird that Arsenal have fallen off so much. 78 rated striker is... I don't see him causing me that many problems. This guy as well, Joel. Idaho, maybe? I don't know. But he doesn't look strong either. This Arsenal squad is maybe a little bit in the mud. It's not strong at all. Like, genuinely, their bench isn't strong either. Arsenal have just built just madly. They're horrendous. This squad is bad. This actually could be another win. Can it be another clean sheet? I don't know, but I would say our squad is definitely better than this Arsenal squad. That's a beautiful ball in behind now to Brun Larsen. I seem to be getting bodies back on defense. I tell you what, Bella Kotchap at 80 rated has been so good so far this season. I am excited to see how his career turns out at Blackburn. Has been found. McKinney pumps that one straight in behind to Gibbs White. Gibbs White in a good position. He's going to score again. Is Gibbs White going to become a little bit of a goal machine here at Blackburn? Morgan's Gibbs White right now is balling. He was someone I didn't expect to be signing, but what a finish. Do we have somebody else who's going to bag goals other than Callum Grant? That was probably my biggest issue over the last couple of seasons, and if Morgan's Gibbs White continues in that vein of form, long may it continue. I do think we're going to end up paying him a lot of money, though, because I'm pretty sure we put a deal in where if he scores so many goals, we have to pay out. Now, the star, without a doubt, for this Arsenal side is Gavi. And what I'm doing to Gavi right now is literally when they give him the ball, I'm just using Tyler Adams and McKinney to just press the life out of him and keep winning it back like that. Is that a great ball into Maddison? It might be. Callum Grant. Oh, Gibbs White again. Oh my God, double save from the keeper. We look by a country mile the better of the two sides right now, though. Who'd have ever thought we'd be playing against Arsenal and I'd feel confident that we were the better side? Gio's going to keep playing that ball because I tell you what, that room in there for Maddison right now down that wing is unreal. McKinney can control that. The first touch control has changed quite a bit. I'm working on the slider video, boys. I promise you. It's just finding time to sit down and record these episodes as well as the slider video and everything else is proving to be a bit more difficult. But it's coming, I promise. Gavi, get to him quickly. He can play those through balls that are going to kill us. And look at that. Poor from them again. Callum Grant wants Billy Bennett, I thought. Gio can't get the ball on. Holding, good defending. Gio Reyna to Billy Bennett. Billy Bennett in behind now to Callum Grant. Tough angle for Callum Grant. Never going to score that one. He's a near post merchant, though. Gibbs White did not give up on that. And can I get it back across to a good player in Gio Reyna? I do. Can he get it into Billy Bennett? It's a bit scrappy, but again, at the start of the second half, we look like the better side, forcing Arsenal into substitutions. Now, Patino is good. He grows really well in the game, I think, but he's only 78 rated, so he hasn't grown, and he's number 40. Like, you can just see by the squad numbers in this entire 11 of Arsenal that the majority of them are just fringe players or players that aren't impactful players. I don't know what's happened. If Arsenal offer us the job, this would be a mighty rebuild to do with Arsenal. I might take it and save it on a different file because that'd be a super fun job to do. Raining out. Gonna find Callum Grant. He loves having the ball spread in that position, and that should be the nail in the coffin for Arsenal. We'll be leapfrogging them 2-0 Blackburn Rovers. Callum Grant back at it again. It's White now. We've got that overlap for Rico. He's gonna just knock it. Oh my god, it landed to Reina. I'm pretty positive he was offside. That was a good shot. Was he even offside? I don't know. That might have been a goal. Or Adams might win that header. Gio picks it up. Billy Bennett. Go on, Gibbs White. Go on, Gibbs White for free. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Arsenal have been undone. 3-0. We are battering them. Now we'll make the subs. We've not conceded again as well, which is just, I don't know. It's driving me mad. Balogun, get yourself on the pitch. We'll bring on Andreasen as well. There's Alex Scott for Adams and swap Adams and McKinney around because I'm pretty sure McKinney can play CDM if needed. Guess what? We're going to see Alfie Devine again. And we're going to see Bravo on the left-hand side. So massive changes, but we can make it. We're 3-0 up, but to be fair, once I saw the Arsenal squad, I felt like it might go that way because this Arsenal squad is just really bad. When you think about the team they've got in real life now, I'm actually going to go and look at the entire squad after this because I'm so intrigued on how badly they've built their squad in this FIFA. Like, this is one of the worst built squads from like a top 8 side I've ever seen. Madison found that ball to Bravo. Miles over the bar, but not bad effort. We need to style Bravo out a little bit. I don't like his look. We need to change his kit fit. We need to change his boots a little bit. He's bit too generic right now. How's Matteson just won a header and it's led to them having an injury? I'm pretty sure at one point Arsenal in this save had Marcus Rashford. Like, he would have been dangerous in this game. I would have struggled against someone like Marcus Rashford. So with that win, we will leapfrog them, and we will leapfrog a few sides. We're going to go up to 3rd in the league, so that's pretty tasty. I don't expect us to stay there for long, because I don't feel like we've had much of a test so far this season with the teams that we've played against, so I think that's going to change. But let's look at the Arsenal squad. This team looks really different. They've got Max Aarons. I mean, he's okay. Brun Larson, who we saw there. So they've got Gonzalo Guedes. Why was he not playing? Is he potentially injured? They've also got a decent CDM there, but this team can be better. I don't know why they put out that kind of squad against me. Is it going to be the case of me having to go in again and like build the squads for the opposition every time? Because apart from that though, Miramchuk isn't terrible. He's at the peak of his powers. St. Max, he didn't really get going in that game. Sambi's probably pretty decent at this point. George Sanchez wouldn't have been too bad. So I mean, it's not a horrendous squad, but still it's quite a poor squad for a side that might be trying to compete in the top 4. We do finally get a deal for Divine Dunn. I mean, he's played a couple of games now, but he is going to be leaving. It was always the plan. We're stacked at Cam. I want to use some of the youth academy boys instead, but there we go. He does get a deal. He's going to go to Braga. We get 4 million back. How much money have we got left right now currently on the finances? 41. So, I mean, we've still got some money to play with. Who knows? We might lose someone maybe in the next window. Now, I feel, if I'm honest with you, like I can quick sim this one. I'm going to start Balogun for it. I'm going to give him the game. Gregory's going to start on the right. Bennett will stay on the left though. Gibbs White starts at Cam. Alex Scott comes in. We're going to keep Tyler Adams in the starting 11 though. Rico Lewis will get the start in this one along with Matteson. And of course it'll be Stefan in that. But I still think this squad with a strong bench is more than good enough. I'll even give Mbete the start, who's gone up 1 already for Reggie Cannon. It does lead Tyler Adams to be the captain, and I can't actually see anybody else in the starting 11 that should be the captain, maybe over Tyler Adams. So there we go. That's not to be expected. We're going to lose 2-1. Balogun scored early on. Good to see him scoring, but then they go and score 2. One of the goal scorers was called Cannon. Not our Cannon, obviously, I'm hoping, because we didn't even bring him on the pitch, but that is frustrating. I really expected the squad we put out to be able to beat St. Mirren. That's going to make life a little bit more difficult now when it goes to the Conference League. How is the Youth Academy? I haven't really shown it much love. We still have Carson Johnson, who I'm super excited for. He probably will be called up very soon. Ryan Jackson looks very good as well, and we're a bit short at centre mid right now, so Ryan Jackson does have the potential to be brought up pretty soon. The only problem is potential between 79 and 85. If we get the upper of 85, that's not bad, but it's a little bit more worrying than you can see. Carson Johnson here is just going to be a world beater with 93 to 94 potential, and the goalkeeper will probably be extremely good as well. Burnley next though, freshly promoted Burnley, and I am never going to turn down a rivals game. It'll be a very strong starting 11 as well, of course, but this is going to be something interesting we're trying. We're going with Gibbs White down the centre because he's been a bit of a goal machine at the minute. Reina on the left, Kubo on the right. This is, when you look at this squad now, this is a very strong 11 for the Premiership and where some of the sides are at. So I'm thoroughly expecting us to continue the run of form that we've got going and not mess up too much. But Burnley could be a potential banana skin. We've got an early corner and we've spent many a night playing at Turf Moor now at the stage of the save that we're at. And it has been rough as Bella Kotchap forces the keeper into an early save. Adams looking for that ball. Kubo. And then I want it to Gibbs White. Gibbs White just trying to loft that one over to Callum Grant. If there's just a little bit more on that, that could be a goal potentially. Gio now. Really good footwork from him, stopping anyone from getting to the ball. Then he could play it across to McKinney and hit it into Gibbs White. Gibbs White gets a second bite of the cherry and a double block. They're going to be really good defensively, I reckon. They're going to be trying to stay in the league this year. And I'd like them to stay in the league because having this derby every season is fun. I have to remember as well, Centellas was at Burnley for a season. Callum Grant into Gibbs White. No, Kubo. Kubo scores again. Oh my God, the link up this season between our forward line has been unbelievable. Kubo's bagged himself another goal. He's becoming a little starlet here at Blackburn. Imagine the shirt sales, boys. Imagine the money coming in from his shirt sales as well as he continues to bag goals in the Premier League. This is a really nice move into Callum Grant. And I just instantly said Gibbs White because I'm used to him playing that side. But no, it was Kubo cutting on the inside now. We did change the tactic up a little bit. And it seems to be working far better for the squad. Is this Kubo being unleashed again? Kubo this time is going to try and loft it in towards Callum Grant. That's a good punch away from the keeper, but we just seem deadly every time we come forward. And that's something we've really worked on this season. We've got such a strong front line now. We've got a strong midfield and a decent back line. So as long as we keep growing that and keep growing the youngsters, I think we're going to be deadly this season. Especially when we're playing Reina out on the left. It basically becomes a front four. That's what we're doing. Like, it becomes a front four. Gibbs White goes more central and we end up being a front four. And it is deadly. Centellas whipping a decent ball. Here he can. It's going to be towards Kubo. You don't expect Kubo to win them. Callum Grant now. Difficult position for his shots. Well blocked. You know, we head back to a game in Europe after this match. So as we head into the second half here, I wouldn't mind being able to put ourselves in a position where we can make changes relatively early on. So a second goal is quite important now. Hopefully a second goal in this game is scored by us as they go through, and Turner with a massive save. Reina into Gibbs White. Space opening up. Out there to Centellas. Trying to whip that one across towards Kubo. And they head it behind for a corner. Kubo is such a spicy winger. Let's whip a good one in here. We went close with a corner earlier. We're not going to go close there. Power shot for Kubo. Why not? I don't use the power shot often, to be fair. Is this a good free kick position? I'm not very good at these. I'm going to just whip it in with Gio and see what happens. I've lofted it a little bit. Oh my God, that was nearly a goal. What a save from the keeper. Callum Grant's going to be rested now, though. Welcome to the pitch, Jens Dahl. I know that man can make an impact. He needs a bit of tweaking as well. I'm going to do some tweaking with the youth players. They need some better faces. We're finding headers quite consistently, but not the back of the net from set pieces. Ellis into McKinney. To Centellas. Oh, this is nice play. Gio, Jens Dahl, all on his own. Oh my God, this goalkeeper grill is unbelievable. Kubo wins that back, but he's handled it. Their goalkeeper is insane. It's still only 1-0. They've brought on Edson Edouard, which makes me question why he wasn't starting. He stayed with Burnley in that year down in the Championship, and now this is where problems can be caused, but we're going to get it clear for now. O'Reilly played it in. Edson Edouard now. Bella Kotchap was up against him. Oh, don't go. Sliding in the box. And what a save from Turner. Edouard is definitely the ace in the sleeve. And we just need to stop them from getting anything here and clear the ball. Turner holds it again, proving why we signed him, proving why we haven't upgraded at goalkeeper, because he's just so good for us. And we do manage to escape with all 3 points and another clean sheet. Can't believe we keep getting these clean sheets. We haven't had a big test yet, though. I don't believe we do. Burnley actually gave a real good fight. They nearly got back into it there at the end, and I struggled to score past their goalkeeper. He was insane. We're going to go into this next game against Wolves with a pretty strong starting 11. Most of the starters in there. A couple of tweaks because we have Rapid Vienna coming up next. Can we get a victory in the quick sim? It hasn't held me in good stead. We won't. We'll get a draw, but we'll take it. Balogun again with another goal. That does leave us 5th in the Premier League, and I'm pretty happy with 5th. If we finish 5th, I will take it. That is not a bad position to be in, but when you look at some of the sides below us, Newcastle, Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Spurs, they're all teams that can put in performances and climb. Can't believe Everton are 4th and Leicester City 2nd, both battling relegation in real life. Here we go then, back to the Conference League. Rapid Vienna, St Mirren currently top the group in this competition. Gibbs White will start this match today alongside Balogun, who's been putting in really good performances at the minute, so I'm going to give him the start. I'm going to give Gregory the start on the left. Zar will come back in with McKinney this time around because I gave Alex Scott the last game. We'll bring in Rico Lewis, Centellas, and Bete is going to come in for a game. Obviously, it's Stefan in net. We're going to rotate quite a bit for this competition because my main focus is trying to get that top fifth or sixth basically in the league. We will put Gio Reyna on the bench though, just in case we need to bring him on. Now in reality, this should be a pretty comfortable game, but traveling to Austria could cause its problems. This is a big away day and a big game in this competition if we want to go far. Balogun there looking for that ball over the top to Gibbs White. Imagine if he catches that. That would have been insane. Gibbs White has been so good. Lee Gregory waited an age to get to that ball. Sometimes I think he's too quick, because I'll jump the gun with him and then take a touch that's a bit too heavy. I can feel the pressure in this one already. We haven't conceded in a played game yet, really, since that first episode of the season. So I'm a little bit nervous. And tell us then to Gregory. Gregory into Gibbs White. Gibbs White trying to find the ball across. He tried to make something magical happen. He does have that ability. He's not a bad passer. I think he's better with his athleticism moving forward, to be honest with you. We just need to calm down a bit in this game, because Vienna look well up for this. Now win this second ball now. McKinney. Balogun. Balogun! Oh my god, what a save. That should be 1-0 right there. That literally should be 1-0. I am quite frustrated that it's not 1-0. We can't win that header. Gregory's not the tallest. He manages to win it, but there's no rail direction on it. Gibbs White now, though. Difficult position. They're defending very well. McKinney's been found in a really dangerous position, and what a save from the keeper. That maybe should have been 1-0. Centellas is making a run here. Can I get Balogun to make a run on the inside? Oh, what is that pass from Centellas? He just hit it with so much power. It needed just to be played in behind. Oh, Centellas is going to win it back, though. Centellas then into Balogun. Good position, and he's put it beyond the post. Maybe he could have played it along one more time to Morgan Gibbs White. But we want to win this one, so it's a triple sub. Callum Grant coming on. We're going to see Gio come on as well for Gibbs White, and also Billy Bennett on the left-hand side. Those three players come on and have the massive impact I need right now. Bennett. Oh, he has this in a great position. Billy Bennett. He's going to play in Kubo, surely. Kubo to win us the game. Oh, he struck it straight at the keeper. I can't believe the form he's in. He's just hammered that straight at the keeper. That could be due to tiredness. Bennett's going to win that back again. And this time he's going to play in Callum Grant. Surely Callum Grant. Oh my god, what is this keeper made of? Callum Grant again now. He's going to find Kubo. This time, no mistakes. This time, no mistakes from Kubo. Oh, we can't score past this keeper. We've had every opportunity in this game to win it. The substitutions have worked. We've had every chance to win it, and we haven't taken those chances, and that is infuriating. It will end 0-0. Rapid Vienna managing to take a point from this one. We will only get a point. Those chances, man. What's going on with Kubo and Callum Grant as well? The keeper, they were straight at the keeper. You have to find the back of the net in those positions if you're played clean through. Billy Bennett came on and had a massive impact. And although things are going very comfortably for us in the league right now, our European journey isn't going as comfortable. St. Mirren sit top of the group on 7 points, then ourselves on 4, Rapid Vienna on 3, and Basel on 1. So with 3 games left to play in the competition, we need to pick up 2 wins as quickly as possible to secure our spot in the next round and make life a little bit easier for the boys. We're not rotating that much in this competition right now, so we should be fine in the back of the net. Kubo's had a great episode, but those misses are really going to hurt us maybe at the end of the season. But that's going to be it for this episode. We'll take a look at the calendar and see who we're going to be playing next time round. Wow, we played Liverpool twice, so it's not going to get easier. We've got Aston Villa as well. I've said it a few times in the last couple of episodes. It's not really a true test of where this squad's at, because we haven't really played any of the bigger sides yet. And the fact that we're stumbling a little bit in the Europa League is worrying me. I just said Europa League again. Get prepared for that. I keep saying Europa League. Saying Europa Conference is like foreign to me. But it is the Europa Conference. Anyway, boys, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate you all. I will catch you for the next episode, where hopefully we can keep the good form going and not the bad. We do like a draw in this series. In fact, we love one.